I've been thinking about wants a lot lately. Mostly because I don't really have any right now and it feels kind of aimless. But then I came across a blog post talking about how we have finite weeks and that we shouldn't waste any of those, and how to map your weeks out and what you've done and look at your life and things like that. And that made me think about my life and the ones I had and the ones I fulfilled and wants in general. And I realized that there are basically two types of wants for me. There are the short-term bucket list ones, where you basically, the want arises, you make a plan how to get it, then you get it and you tick it off. Those ones I find very easy and they give you a sense of fulfillment. And yeah, I don't have any right now. There are nice to haves. Like a bucket list want for me is something like, I want to go to this place or I want to do this, and I currently have seen every places I really want to see, but I have nice to have places like Australia. I don't really necessarily need to go to Australia to not regret not having gone when I die, but it would be nice to go. So, but that doesn't really count as a bucket list want, because I don't really want to do it in a desperate way that I actively make a plan and fulfill that. Just the same with the bucket reading list. Like, there are books that I think they're nice to have read, but there's just too many to actually make a list and say like, I regret I've never done that. That's the bucket list wants for me. The bigger ones are more like long-term ones that are family, relationship, dream job, life in general. And thinking about that, I realized that I've always known how I wanted to live, and I've always worked hard for it to make that possible. Mostly at financial costs, because I didn't really make that much money. But I also noticed that those are the goals, or the ones that you're not the only one responsible for. Saying relationships, like I've had a relationship that I wanted to have but didn't last. I've had jobs I wanted to have in a way that I wanted to work, but they didn't last, and it's none of my doing. Maybe with a relationship, not only my doing, probably something there, but who knows. Anyways, but there are so many things when I look back at my life that I've had the life I wanted to have multiple times in different variations, but always something happened out of my control that I lost it, or that I needed to find and redefine what I wanted to have, like what kind of job, what kind of relationship with friends or other people and family and everything. And oftentimes I've noticed that those big time ones, when you hear about in self-help books or people talking about them in memoirs, it sounds like you find it, you keep it, and then you're good. But in my situation, I've experienced a lot. I find it, I have it a lot, and then I lose it. And not often to my doing or anyone's doing, outside of just like the universe happens and sometimes things change. And it is frustrating, but I also notice that that's why I'm tired. I've had the life I wanted to have a lot of times, and I've always worked hard to get it. And the trouble I'm having now is that I'm trying to make life work in a way that I don't want to live. But I don't see any other option right now. And looking back, you've probably heard me say before that life is long. And I really do mean that. Looking back, I've had different lives, variations of life, and redefining myself a lot just to get by and go on to another stretch of life. And I'm tired. I'm done. I'm good. I don't have any regrets. I'm just out of wants. I've had all the ones I had, and yeah, now I'm trying to do the things without the wants. I don't know. This is kind of weird ending. Yeah, let me know in comments what you think about wants. Do you have any? How do you think about short-term, long-term wants? Do you see a difference there, or is that all the same for you? What about like reaching your dream job, having that, and then something happens and you just lose it, and it's not even your fault, because basically it's society and capitalism and whatever you want to call it, but sometimes things go away and it's not your fault and you cannot reclaim it. Yeah. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.